Hello, guys. This is Jennifer Moore with Teaching is My Ministry. I just wanted to do a very quick video to just share with you the importance of building your classroom community with your kiddos, and not only with your kiddos, but with your parents. This should start the first day of school or prior to, if you can. Something that I try to do at the beginning of each year when I get the kiddo's name of who's going to be in my class, I like to send out a remind message that's similar to Class Dojo, but it's a texting system that you can communicate with your parents, and just thanking them and letting them know how excited I am to have their child in my class for that school year. That helps start your relationship with your parents. That lets them know that, yes, I'm reaching out to you. I'm reaching out before something happens with Johnny, but it's on a positive note. So please be sure that you reach out to your parents prior to negative problems, okay? That's very, very, very important. And that starts at the beginning of the school year. Once the kids come into the classroom, always lead by example. Whatever you want the kiddos to do, model that for them. Show them what that looks like. Show them what it should not look like. And practice, 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 practice. I cannot say practice enough. You would rather practice at the beginning than having to do the same thing come May, going over those same routines. Yes, you spend that time at the beginning of the year, but rest assured, if you do it correctly, you will gain all those hours and that minutes back as the year progresses, okay? Teach the kiddos of how to be respectful to others. Model that as well. Have your little partners. Once you show them exactly what you want them to do, let them practice with their partner. Again, practice, 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 practice. Yes, when you get tired of, oh my goodness, I shouldn't have to do this again, that's just enough time, especially when you have the little ones. You guys know, if you've been following me, that I instruct first grade kiddos, okay, here in Ohio. So I really am a firm believer on that practice, on that repetition, on having that structure in your classroom. And when I say structure, I necessarily don't mean like you're being a drill sergeant or anything, but the kids need to know that there's consequences if you decide not to follow through what I know that you know what to do. Why? How do I know that you know? It's because Mrs. Moore have modeled for you. I've shown you my expectations. We have discussed those expectations. So if you decide not to do it, that's on you. And yes, first graders can do it. You set that bar high for those expectations, and they most definitely can follow through. Another thing with my classroom management, I do not do the greens, the yellows, and the reds or what have you. I use those logical consequences. You know, hey, if you decide that you cannot participate with your friends correctly, okay, you need to walk away from the family. Since you can't do it, you will not do this activity with us. And so when they sit them out, I say, okay, are you ready to come back? Yes, I'm ready to come back, because they know when we work with our family, I call my classroom, my kiddos, my family, we have to do things the correct way. If they decide not to do it, okay, you will walk away because you cannot handle this activity at the moment. So I'm going to let you walk away. I'm not going to punish the whole classroom because one child is messing up and not doing their part. Do not punish your whole class for the misbehaviors of one child. Let them have their own logical consequence and keep on moving what you have to do for your other kids. So if they decide, okay, you're getting them to color or something, they decide they don't want to color correctly or what have you, why? You model for them what to do. You can't handle this situation, so hey, you can't color with the marker. You got to use something else, and just go on from there. They will most definitely learn those consequences, and they were like, okay, she's not playing games. And something else that I've really tried to share with my interns or other teachers that I come in contact with, if you say you're going to do something, be sure to follow through. These little people and the big people, they are very smart. And if you say, okay, if you do this, I'm going to do that, and then they do it and you don't do anything, you just told them that you're a storyteller. So make a believer out of these little people, and they will know that you are a man or a woman of your word, because we want to be sure that they know not only if they do something negative, but if you tell them that you're going to do something positive. I'm going to send you a treat or give you a treat if you do that. Follow through. That's building your relationship and your rapport with your kids and with the parents. If you say you're going to do something, follow through, because it can make your life so difficult if you don't. If they say they're just saying something, they're not going to do it, that's not going to be good for you as the educator. It's not a good look as being a professional. So be sure that you are doing everything that you need to do or what you say you're going to do. Please be a woman or a man of your word. So that's just a few tips that I would like to share with you today of how to build that rapport with not only your kids but your parents as well, and it will really help you. I've been doing this for 18 years, and I can count on one hand like the difficulties of that what I've had, but they know that I'm a woman of my word and I am going to stand firm on what I say, and they know that. So, and just love on them. Just like you love on the kids, you got to love on the parents too. Love on them. We're all a big, happy family. So I hope those tips help you guys out there. Let me know, comment below if you have any additional questions or what have you. But remember to always work smarter, not harder. Remember to always pray, because Jesus will always make a way. Take care, guys. Be blessed. Bye-bye.